Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. So I felt like for Friday I was going to carry on with this Rose Oracle deck that we were using yesterday. So let's dive in and see what Spirit has to share as we step into the weekend energies. It's Friday. I love Friday. I know I say that almost every Friday, but I really do. So I hope you're all feeling the good vibes and that extra little pick-me-up today. So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. Interesting. Normally I will pick from the top of where I cut, and they said no, pick the bottom of the upper deck. I've never done this before. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Now I get why too. Wow. Okay, so remember yesterday's message? There was a thing about going into your rose garden, go into your blueprint, right? What is the card we have here first? The rose garden. This is what was at the bottom, the rose garden. So again, the rose garden is innocence, forgiveness, being gentle with yourself. I'm really feeling this as your soul blueprint, your understandings of self, your purpose, your why. There's an encouragement this weekend to further explore your rose garden. And you can do that in meditation. You can do that in automatic writing. You could do that through an Akashic record reading or a spiritual hypnosis or mediumship. There's many ways you could do that. But even your willingness to be open to it can provide really beautiful synchronistic events. So this is really neat. This energy is carrying on from yesterday. Explore your rose garden. Explore your blueprint. Explore where your soul draws you to. Explore your why. What is pulling at you? Why? Where is it leading you to? Okay. The other thing I want to say, which is really cool, is we talked about the mother line yesterday. And this card is the Anointed, and it says, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. Now, this is exactly the answer to yesterday of the more that you heal, compartmentalize, categorize, clean, clear, release, embrace, whatever that is in your soul journey, the more then you get to step up empowered in an energy that you can really be a leader. You could be a leader on any kind of level. It could be within your family, could be within your community, maybe it's on a social media platform, maybe it's talking about health and wellness, whatever it may be. You have leadership qualities within you, and there's something really wanting to come out in some form, and it's about you embracing all the aspects of your rose garden. It's kind of like, yeah, fair. Spirit's really close right now, which is why I seem out of breath. Whenever they're like right behind me or really pushing in, kind of takes my breath away. They're showing me that to embrace all aspects of self is like having a multicolored bouquet. And they're like, go into your soul blueprint, your rose garden, and pick some roses of every color that you have growing from all of your experiences and embrace the totality of your bouquet. You have leadership skills within you, okay? And then the next one is we are nature. So this one talks about becoming grounded, embodiment, and living in connection, which is essentially taking the Anointed card, that bouquet, and realizing that you are that. You are connected to that. You are truly living in connection, living in your soul path, and essentially living in your highest alignment. And that's what we want, especially for this year. We want to take everything we've gone through for the last couple of years. Remember, 2020 to 2024 was going to be 100 years worth of growth and evolution for humanity so that we could jump ahead. Well, now we're in that kind of final year of that aspect, and we are being invited to further embody, to further root into who we are now, to ground into who we are and manifest from that point. So again, it's kind of a continuation of yesterday's message, but this is like, recognize how far you've come. Recognize the amazing array of colors that are in your personal bouquet up to this point. And because you can now see all of these colors, what can you make with it? What can you do with it? How can you step up and lead? How can you offer your voice for knowledge, information, insights, guidance? Where are you needed is what Spirit's saying. They're like, where are you needed? Follow the call to where you're needed. How do you follow the call? Well, you can look around in your 3D world and see, where can I make a difference? But then you can also tune into that energy in your heart space and just feel into, what are you drawn to? Where do you want to make a difference? Maybe for you, it's like, maybe you're thinking, yeah, I have this really great ability of black and white photography and of capturing moments. I want to capture moments. I want people to remember moments. And so you start doing that, and you start your Instagram on it, and you throw up a bunch of your pictures that you've been taking, and people start to notice, and they ask you your why, and you say, it's because I want to inspire people to capture moments and be in a moment, which then inspires them exactly that, right? Like, no matter what your niche is or your draw, be willing to explore it, because that's what Spirit is really looking for. Now they're saying, pull from the middle of the deck now. This is really interesting. This is not standard. So I have my deck here. I put the other two on top, or the other one on top. So I'm just going to go middle deck. Feel into where that is. Okay, of course. And the sun. So as we do this, as we embody, embrace, ground, smell the beautiful goodness from the bouquet that is us, we have the sun card, which is joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. The more you honor who you are, the more you embrace who you are, the more life force energy you give back to you to then create more. It's this beautiful feedback loop. So I will leave that with you all for Friday. Go and explore who you are this weekend. Make the most of it, live it up, be out in the sun if you can, breathe in that positive energy regardless of what's going on in the world. You can find some positive vibes and have a moment with them. So I'll leave that with you all. Thank you so much as always for joining me. Please do subscribe, share. Also check out Spirit Coffee Talk as well. It's a good one this week. And I will see you all next week.